What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be talking to you guys exactly why I left Robinhood. I officially left Robinhood about a week ago just because it has been not the best platform for me. It's more beginner friendly, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why in a few seconds. I actually switched all my positions recently to WeBull, and I'm going to show you guys basically the pros and cons of Robinhood. If you're a beginner trader, I do really recommend it. But if you're more intermediate and advanced, I really don't recommend Robinhood. I'm going to go on the computer, guys, to show you guys exactly my reasons why I left Robinhood. All I ask, if you just take 5 seconds of your time also to hit that like button below, really helps out this channel. If you're new to this channel, also make sure to subscribe. So let's go on the computer now so I can show you guys basically a review of Robinhood. Okay, so we have Robinhood right here. You can see on this, let's go to this 1 month chart. We can see here that if you guys have been subscribed to the channel, we've been growing the portfolio little by little, and at one point we hit after hours, it was like around 170, which is crazy to see. I couldn't really take out a lot of positions. I actually had a swing trade kind of on Hertz. I wanted to take away a bit of positions, but it was after hours, and past 6 o'clock you cannot trade on Robinhood. So that for that reason, I did lose out a lot of position. No, I did lose out a lot of profit on that swing trade, because the next day I knew it was overextended, and the next day it just gapped down, and I still was able to make profit on the trade, but I missed out a lot of money, and I left it on the table. So as of last week, I really did the whole switch to move all my positions in my entire portfolio to WeBull, and I'm going to show you guys basically why. You can see here we hit 170. The next day we dropped a bit, and now taking a little bit of money out of the portfolio, and now we are at completely $0, and all of our funds are now switched to WeBull. But I personally think that Robinhood is a very good platform if you're a beginner. Robinhood offers zero commission. It's very good for basically long-term investing. I don't recommend it for day trading or swing trading as much. Mainly day trading. Swing trading you can do on Robinhood, but for day trading I really don't recommend it. The good thing about Robinhood is that it offers you basically Robinhood Gold, and it gives you instant funds when depositing money. But some people can use the margin, and it could blow up your account very easily. So I personally like Robinhood, but there was a lot of glitches, especially when I was trading and going in and out on trades. Like I said, it's not really good for day trading, and it could lag at some time. At some times, it could basically. I've had positions where we've been in option trades, and we're trying to close out the position, and for some reason, the platform's saying that we have zero contracts, but we really have about maybe 4 or 5 contracts. And you can see the portfolio losing money, and you're trying to get out of that position, and you really can't do anything. And Robinhood doesn't have a phone number that you can call to contact their customer support, and their customer support, I would believe, it probably would be offshore, probably in a different country. That's my guess. It takes about 2 to 3 days to respond, but it's a free platform. It's really good for beginners. I would recommend it if you're starting to invest in the stock market. But if you wanted to get more intermediate and more advanced, I personally would recommend either WeBull or Thinkorswim. So I'm going to show you guys basically now WeBull and a little bit more of the platform, so you guys can get a little bit familiar with it if you wanted to make the switch, or if you're interested in it. So here we have WeBull, and what I like about WeBull is that unlike Robinhood, WeBull is more intermediate and more advanced, where we can see indicators to see if a stock is overbought or oversold using this RSI tool. I actually like to use these 2 moving averages to get in and out of trades, and it really helps me out basically when I want to day trade or swing trade. So we can have basically my strategy when it comes to day trading and swing trading is I like to take positions right when these two moving averages cross and have a stop loss around basically maybe 1%, 1.5%, and ride the wave down. And I like to use this RSI tool to see if we're overbought and oversold, or if we're bound for a pullback. And we can also draw out trend lines to see more or less if we are bullish or bearish in the market. So WeBull is really good in that sense. There are some cons about WeBull, but for the most part, I personally like how WeBull is because it executes fast. It's a very clean platform. It's more intermediate, more advanced. It's not as beginner friendly, but these tools are very easy to learn. And if you really wanted to get into day trading or more advanced swing trading, I would really recommend making a switch, because there's been days recently where, I'm on Robinhood and the platform is lagging. I go on the website and the website won't really load. And that happens when there's a really big volatility in the market, or like there's a big sell-off of that day. That tends to happen when trading on Robinhood. So both of these platforms are commission free. I just wanted to point that out to you guys if you might be interested in WeBull. I'm gonna have a description down below of basically an affiliate. If you wanted to join, you could actually get 2 free stocks, and I get 2 free stocks as well. And that's about it. I'm also going to be showing you guys some plays that I can see that are happening here if you guys wanted to enter in some stocks. I personally think MFA really at this moment is a good opportunity to buy. Maybe if we see this RSI go a little bit lower, but I tend to always see, if you guys been seeing, there's a pattern that's been going on. Usually on Monday we spike up, and then by the end of the week we're fading down. That's been happening for, I would say, probably 2 months from now. That's how I see the market. Usually it's popping up Monday morning, it's up green, and then starts fading down. I will start adding up positions little by little here. As you can see, we're touching, I'll draw a trend line here for MFA, right? We are touching somewhat of, the past resistance. Now it's support at the moment. So you can start loading up some positions here long term, and we could hopefully see that we bounce off the support line Monday morning, and we can grind up from that. I do think it's a really good position for MFA. MFA actually pays 20 cents dividends previously, before they suspended dividends per share. So by the time things get back to normal, which might take I would probably say maybe 2 years for things to get back to normal, you would start making a good amount of dividends just by owning MFA. MFA is a mortgage company, and you can see that they've been pretty much, let's go here, quarterly. And you can see here, basically, they have been paying pretty good dividends yearly before this whole thing. 20 cents dividends, 20 cents, 20 cents, which is a very, very good payout for the price of the stock. It's an extremely good payout, to be honest. So if I'm going to start adding up a little bit more positions on MFA. And if I see it go lower, I'll still be adding a little bit more. Also with PK, it's a Hilton's, associated with Hilton's and Norwegian Cruise Line and Carnival Cruise Line. I do expect, we are pulling down, we are downtrending. You can see here that we had a downtrend here, pullback, downtrend here. We might see a pullback. Then you can basically see another downtrend here. But I do think long term, Norwegian Cruise Line is a good stock to own. I do think they're not going to go out of business. That's my personal thought on it. I do own Norwegian Cruise Line and Carnival Cruise Line. I'm not scared that I see it go lower. I feel like right now is a good long-term opportunity that you can actually take advantage of and in a couple of years you can really reap the rewards from investing in the stock market at the moment. So all travel, hospitality, airlines are all good opportunities that you can actually take right now. That's my personal opinion on it. And these are 4 stocks that I would actually start taking a little bit more positions on and start loading up more as we see more of a downturn here. So hopefully this video helps you out, guys. Whether if you wanted to join Robinhood or not, or if you wanted to make the switch fully to WeBull. If you wanted to join WeBull, I'm going to have a link in the description down below. It's an affiliate link, so you'll actually get 2 stocks from joining WeBull as well as me. You don't have to use it, but I just put it there just to see if you wanted to join. Also, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys on the next video.